Rumors from inside the hip-hop and love circles caused an unprecedented amount of upheaval late yesterday night. Fans were allegedly left in shock, and the family split when Ciara's surprise late-night call disclosed startling information. Insiders claim that Yandy and Mendeecees were tense right away after the conversation. Friends said that what began as a peaceful evening quickly turned into emotional altercations and whispered arguments because of the high level of emotions and the distrust and grief that pervaded every connection. Admissions, making it difficult for the couple to comprehend the purported disclosures. Shocked, fanatics are analyzing every post, look, and narrative on social media and spreading rumors for hints concerning the actual events. According to insiders, Yandy, who is renowned for her power and poise, approached Mendeecees in private, demanding explanations and openness as he allegedly attempted to clarify himself amid the flurry of allegations and charges. The family was split apart, not knowing who to believe, and acquaintances said that the strain is evident. Because it seems like you have to tread carefully even in casual discussions. According to reports, Ciara's call has revealed long-kept secrets, straining allegiances and putting relationships to the test in unexpected ways. Tonight, we explore every purported revelation and the ongoing mayhem as we dig into the stunning confrontations, the emotional roller coaster, and the drama that fans are fascinated with. According to reports, the night started out peacefully and quietly like any other. However, according to sources, everything was abruptly altered by Ciara's late-night call. According to sources, Yandy and Mendeecees were thrown into an emotional tempest that their friends said was difficult to ignore after the phone conversation purportedly revealed facts that had been meticulously concealed. You could sense the strain as she hung up. According to one source, the air itself seemed to have shifted. The room was filled with the sensation of it. According to reports, fans instantly turned to social media, analyzing each post, each tale, and each contact for hints on the revelation. Insiders claim that the purported disclosures from Ciara's conversation exposed long-suppressed tensions. Mendeecees apparently became more guarded and nervous, while Yandy, who was renowned for her strength and patience, reportedly felt a profound feeling of betrayal. "I reportedly told a close friend, I just don't know how to handle this. Everything I thought I knew is falling apart." The situation was characterized by friends as highly heated, with strong emotions and talks full of veiled accusations. According to sources, that Yandy chose to speak with Mendeecees personally in the first altercation, which happened soon after the conversation. "Now I need answers." She apparently demanded her voice with a combination of sadness and rage. Apparently taken by surprise, Mendeecees said, "I didn't expect this to emerge in this manner. I believed I could provide a private explanation." The space is described by friends as being dense with stress. Every look, pause, and word seems crucial due to the weight of claimed betrayals. According to insiders, Ciara's involvement in the late-night conversation caused a chain reaction that impacted not only the couple, but also their friends and relatives. It was stated that once light and informal conversations became tense. Every word now has more significance than before, thus even a simple hello might elicit a response. According to one acquaintance, the family was split apart, not knowing who to believe or how to behave. According to reports, the emotional impact caused close friends and family members to have late-night conversations, as the claimed secrets continued to dominate every contact. It was said that people were analyzing every aspect in an attempt to understand the revelation and how it would impact the couple's future. Everyone seems to be walking on eggshells. According to an insider, the tension is evident, and you never know when anything may lead to another altercation. Fans apparently paid close attention to every step, making comments, formulating theories, and making predictions about what would happen. According to friends, Mendeecees allegedly attempted to explain his position in private, apologizing and providing an explanation for his behavior. He is claimed to have said, "I never wanted to hurt anyone. I believed I could manage it without creating all this trouble." According to insiders, while his statements were sincere, Yandy's suffering was still evident, and it was unclear whether she would ever be able to trust again. According to one source, "She's listening, but her heart is heavy. Forgiveness is difficult, and the perceived betrayal stings deeply." Insiders claim that during a relaxed get-together with friends and family, tensions increased. According to reports, what started off as an apparently typical evening became a heated debate. Yandy reportedly brought up discrepancies shown by Ciara's call when tempers were running high. "I must know the truth." "Everything," she answered firmly. According to reports, Mendeecees had trouble to reply, a hint of remorse and annoyance in his voice. Every participant knew the gravity of the discoveries, and friends said the mood was almost intolerable. A dot. According to sources, the purported disclosures had repercussions on social media, as followers conjectured about the show's intentions, allegiance, and future. Connection. As viewers examined each post, hashtags allegedly became popular. Body language, a conversation looking for indications of reconciliation or further treachery. According to insiders, intimate times were even more heated and emotionally fraught because of the ongoing monitoring, which further increased the strain. According to reports, friends recounted an event in then. Late one evening, Yandy approached Mendeecees. She reportedly communicated the depth of her perplexity and sadness. "Everything we built seems to be falling apart," she said. "I never wanted to hurt you," Mendeecees allegedly said, clearly disturbed. Insiders characterized the situation as intense and unfiltered, with both parties concurrently displaying grief, rage, and vulnerability. Insiders claim that Sierra's call compelled Yandy and Mendeecees to face off against confronting realities and reconsider their love. Friends said that every word or gesture had the potential to start a fight, and that even little exchanges now had emotional weight. "It's like walking through a minefield," one person said. "Every action counts, and the stress is felt by everyone in their vicinity." According to reports, fans stayed enthralled, debating each disclosure, deciphering each gaze, and making predictions about what might come next. According to sources, Mendeecees apparently made many attempts at private apologies in an effort to manage the emotional impact. According to reports, he told a close friend, "I wish I could undo the pain I caused." According to insiders, Yandy remained circumspect, considering each word, gesture, and justification carefully. According to one insider, "She's listening, but the heartbreak is real." Insiders claim that while the alleged secrets hung in the background, family get-togethers became more uncomfortable. Rebuilding trust takes time, and she's not ready to take it lightly. According to friends, the weight of the discoveries seemed to affect every contact, making it virtually hard to have normal conversations. Small arguments might turn into major ones very fast. According to one eyewitness, everyone seems to be strolling on. The fans apparently kept a close eye on these happenings, speculating on the future of the marriage and the possibility of reconciliation or continuing heartbreak. According to insiders, one very dramatic instance was when Yandy and Mendeecees tried to have a cool conversation that swiftly descended into tears. Yandy is believed to have added, "I can't just pretend everything is fine," in a shaky voice, to which Mendeecees allegedly replied, "I never wanted it to get this far. I believed I could manage it." Friends said the experience was extremely honest, expressing the depth of suffering, disappointment, and unsolved queries. Sierra's call sparked a continuous loop of conjecture, conflict, and introspection according to sources. Even simple gestures may elicit an emotional reaction, according to friends, and small exchanges were suddenly fraught with meaning. Felt the strain of the situation, and fans allegedly analyzed every detail from interviews as they tried to keep things normal while navigating the torrent of purported discoveries. To social media postings in an effort to comprehend motivations, allegiances, and potential results. Insiders acknowledged that the couple's emotional intensity was increased by the public scrutiny, making intimate times seem more intense and more erratic. Friends, family, and spectators are always in a state of suspense as every word, look, and gesture appear to count more than before. Insiders said that relationships were being closely examined, trust was brittle, and emotions were raw as part one of this developing drama came to an end. Sierra's late friends, relatives, and fans were enthralled by the drama as Night Call sparked a series of altercations, heartbreaks, and rumors. Each exchange carried previously unheard-of emotional weight, guaranteeing that the narrative would continue to develop in startling and unexpected ways. According to insiders, the emotional fallout from the first altercation persisted, leaving Yandy and Mendeecees negotiating a labyrinth of stress, mistrust, and heartache. According to friends, the couple's intimate times were emotionally charged, with each look and gesture insider. There are a lot of unspoken words in the air, and you never know what will start another argument. According to reports, fans kept a tight eye on every step, examining postings, interviews, and articles for hints regarding the couple's mental health and any repercussions from Sierra's late-night disclosures. Insiders claim that Mendeecees battled feelings of regret and shame while trying to justify his behavior to close pals. According to reports, he said, "I never wanted this to happen, but friends saw that Yandy's pain was severe and that trust was being restored. Would be a difficult and unpredictable procedure. According to an insider, she's listening, but her heart is heavy. Forgiveness is difficult, and the alleged betrayal goes deep. According to sources, the couple's inner circle felt torn, uncertain of how to provide assistance without making the situation worse. Stress. According to friends, Sierra's call had a cascading impact on extended relatives, causing minor rifts and raising the emotional stakes. Conversations containing layers of unsaid meaning were reported to make even informal meetings unpleasant. According to one source, every syllable is measured. Everyone knows that there is genuine tension and that even little comments may have a significant impact. According to reports, fans were constantly speculating, discussing loyalties, motivations, and the possibility of either reconciliation or further heartache. One purportedly heated private conversation took place late at night when Yandy challenged Mendeecees with discrepancies that Sierra's give a call. "I need the whole truth." She reportedly wanted everything. She sounded angry and sad at the same time. According to reports, Mendeecees attempted to clarify by adding, I never intended to harm you, but I see now that I made a mistake when I believed I could quietly repair this." Friends characterized the environment as almost intolerable, with both sides displaying sadness, annoyance, and vulnerability at the same time. Insiders claim that the continuous conjecture and social media attention exacerbated the emotional burden. According to reports, fans closely examined each post, look, and narrative, predicting the next encounter or disclosure by examining time and body language. According to reports, trending hashtags and internet discussion increased Yandy's pressure. Mendeecees and their group. Living under a microscope is what it is like. According to one source, every contact seems intensified, which increases the emotional burden. According to friends, Mendeecees often tried to repent in private, expressing guilt and asking for forgiveness to restore some confidence. He reportedly said the words, "I know I messed up and I wish I could take it back." However, sources said that the severity of the alleged betrayal limited Yandy's capacity for forgiveness and that her anguish remained deep. She's paying close attention to every word. According to one source, the road to reconciliation is convoluted and unpredictable. As stated according to insiders, even seemingly little gestures may be construed as significant or suspicious, making simple exchanges between the couple and their acquaintances often tense. According to acquaintances, the purported disclosures produced an environment of increased emotional intensity and vigilance, which kept everyone on the edge of their seats. The strain was evident in each discussion. One insider said that family get-togethers got more sensitive as everyone became aware of the tension and said, "It's impossible to ignore, and that keeps emotions on edge." The possibility of an emotional outburst. Even innocuous comments might lead to hostility. According to one source, it's like friends allegedly attempted to mediate and provide support, but the emotional stakes remained high, resulting in a cycle of walking on eggshells, and nobody wants to be the one to ignite another confrontation. Of conjecture, conflict, and introspection, a dot. According to reports, fans stayed enthralled, analyzing public appearances, social media postings, and interviews for indications of Yandy and Mendeecees' coping mechanisms. Theories on motivations, emotions, and potential were widely available online. Results. Insiders acknowledged that every contact seemed much more emotionally charged as a result of the public focus, which increased the private stress. Friends, relatives, and fans were kept interested and on edge by the added weight that appeared to be attached to every look, every pause, and every word. Insiders claim that Yandy's effort to convey the full extent of her pain resulted in an especially intense and emotional conversation. She reportedly said, "I feel like everything we had is slipping away. I never wanted this, and I regret every instant that Mendeecees allegedly said in response, 'Hurt you.'" The encounter was heartbreaking, according to friends, and the result of weeks of stress, anxiety, and conjecture. According to reports, the discussion brought to light the brittleness of trust as well as the continuous challenge of juggling honesty, loyalty, and pain. According to insiders, the emotional consequences kept having an impact on how the couple interacted with their close group. Even ordinary talks, according to friends, were tinged with importance as the purported disclosures were. An undercurrent of tension and anxiety was produced by conjecture. Every phrase seems significant, every gesture has a purpose. According to one source, you can't ignore it, but it's exhausting for everyone involved. According to reports, fans kept speculating, looking at every detail for clues about the next conflict or revelation. As stated according to sources, the continuous stress made Yandy and Mendeecees think carefully about their relationship, their decisions, and the effects of Sierra's late-night call. Companions reported that despite efforts to seem composed and normal, the emotional turmoil and the weight of the purported discoveries remained. The tension persists even when they attempt to behave normally. One insider said that one pivotal moment came when Mendeecees made an effort at a sincere confession in an effort to accept responsibility for his actions, saying, "It's like a storm cloud that won't dissipate and everyone can feel it. Behaviors and repair the connection." He allegedly replied, "I wish I could undo everything because I know I hurt you." Yandy claimed to have listened while feeling conflicted between grief, rage, and a need to comprehend. Although some contrition was expressed during the discussion, friends pointed out that the emotional scars were still very much present and that building trust was a challenging process. According to reports, fans followed every development closely, examining words, postings, and body language for clues on how the situation could develop. Insiders acknowledged that the marriage was under more stress as a result of the ongoing public attention, which made every private interaction seem more intense and emotional. Private heartache combined with public conjecture. Everyone involved was on edge and anxious to know what would happen next as this chapter of the drama came to an end because of the explosive and intriguing atmosphere produced by the continued tension. According to insiders, feelings persisted uncooked. Friends, relatives, and admirers all continued to be enthralled with the narrative, and trust remained brittle. According to reports, Sierra's late-night call had sparked a series of confrontations, heartache and conjecture, leaving all parties traversing a terrain of ambiguity, stress, and elevated emotions. Every interaction, exchange, and look had purpose, guaranteeing that the drama would go on in surprising and erratic ways as the days supposedly went by. According to reports, the emotional toll increased, leaving Yandy and Mendeecees in a condition of stress. Even peaceful times together were problematic, according to insiders. With each look, each phrase, it was like traversing a minefield as each gesture was examined for significance. "You never knew what could set off the next confrontation," one buddy said. According to reports, fans were obsessed with social media, analyzing each post, narrative, and public appearance to find clues about how the pair was coping with the purported aftermath from Sierra's late-night call. Insiders claim that Mendeecees made an effort to discreetly explain himself to reliable friends, expressing regret and annoyance at how things got out of hand. He is claimed to have said, "I never wanted to hurt anyone." Friends observed, however, that Yandy's pain was still fresh and that re-establishing trust was proving to be a difficult and unpredictable process. "She's paying attention, but it's obvious how deeply hurt she is." According to one source, friends, "Forgiveness isn't simple, especially when emotions are this high." Said that family members and close friends who were caught up in the emotional storm were allegedly affected by Sierra's call, which had repercussions that went beyond the pair. It was claimed that casual discussions carried a weight they had never experienced before, with nuanced signals and tones that are often taken to imply something important or meaningful. A simple comment might cause a response. According to an insider, everyone was on edge waiting for the next bombshell. People analyzed each online, speculating on reasons, loyalty, and the possibility of reconciliation or further heartache. Reconciliation or further heartache. One especially intense altercation reportedly took place while Yandy and Mendeecees were having a late-night conversation. According to reports, Yandy addressed discrepancies supposedly exposed by Sierra's call and requested complete openness. She continued, her voice shaking with passion, "I need honesty and I need it now. Mendeecees, need it now. Mendeecees."